the young hermit steps out of his secluded wooden cabin at dawn. A spotted puppy greets him with eager tail wags, drinking fresh milk from a bowl. This simple ritual forges a deep bond between man and nature. He crosses a stone bridge over the rushing waterfall, heading toward his lush terraced vegetable garden. Sunlight filters through the dense forest canopy. The young hermit navigates the terraced fields, meticulously inspecting the growth of every crop. Under his careful supervision, he examines the blooming yellow flowers on tomato vines and checks eggplant seedlings, ensuring each plant receives precise attention. Harvesting a mature green pumpkin from the trellis, he gathers the tangible rewards of his agricultural labor. Meanwhile, foraging wildgrass on the slope, he prepares feed for the black goat waiting patiently by the bridge, completing the ecological loop. Deep into the forest, the young hermit guides his animal companions onward, selecting a long bamboo pole as a makeshift tool. Noticing the puppy growing weary, he gently lifts the small creature, balancing the heavy bamboo on his shoulder while crossing the rushing stream. This tender gesture underscores the harmonious coexistence within his rugged wilderness life. Upon reaching the construction area, he neatly arranges several thick, vibrant green bamboos by the creek, establishing a solid foundation for the architectural endeavor ahead. Sawdust flies as the young hermit saws green bamboo, his steady strokes revealing years of accumulated experience. Perched on the pole, he cuts through nodes with rhythmic precision while the puppy sleeps peacefully on the bridge. Inspecting the smooth cuts, he switches to a heavy machete for rough shaping. Forceful strikes split the bamboo ends, transforming raw timber into refined components through sheer physical labor and unwavering focus. Blade meets bamboo. The young hermit wields a machete to split the thick root of the green bamboo, displaying a highly skilled bamboo weaving technique. His knife tip precisely slices through the bamboo layers, peeling the thick cylinder into remarkably thin strips, meticulously removing the burrs and green skin. He focuses entirely on achieving the perfect texture for his building materials. Finishing the final few bamboo strips, he stacks them neatly together, completing the crucial first phase of material preparation with the patience of a true craftsman. Heavy loads shift, carrying a massive bundle of processed bamboo poles and strips. The young hermit crosses stepping stones to the garden slope. He uses a specialized long-handled tool to strike the hard soil repeatedly, extracting loose earth to form foundation pits. Clearing debris and checking depth by hand, he ensures each hole meets strict structural needs. Inserting a thick bamboo pole firmly into the pit, he establishes vertical supports while his pets play harmoniously nearby. Plumb lines align. The young hermit steadies the inserted bamboo pole, visually verifying its verticality before fetching the next set of materials. Stomping the soil firmly around the base, he scatters grass and gravel to camouflage and secures the hole. Using a wooden stick as a tamping tool, he delivers powerful blows to compact the earth, guaranteeing the absolute stability of the foundation. Walking along the garden edge to inspect every single pillar, he pauses to clear a tangled vine, demonstrating a rigorous engineering mindset that leaves no structural detail to chance. Framework rises. The young hermit gently guides a climbing plant onto the bamboo pole and levels the surrounding soil, blending agriculture with architecture. Selecting several sturdy poles from the pile, he prepares to install the horizontal crossbeams, hoisting a long bamboo pole onto the notch at the top of the vertical pillar. He initiates the spatial framing process. With his slender, powerful hands, He skillfully wraps bamboo strips, tightly binding the crossbeam to the pillar's groove and forging a robust structural joint. Tension mounts. The young hermit continues to wrap and pull the strips taut, ensuring the structural integrity of the joint. Climbing onto a makeshift wooden ladder, he aligns one end of the bamboo beam with the pillar near the large tree, beginning the high-altitude binding process. Leaning over on the narrow steps, his movements are precise, with bamboo strips dancing nimbly through his fingers. Completing a section of fixation, he jumps down from the ladder, ready to relocate his working platform to the next critical junction. Knots locked tight. The young hermit pulls the strips taut at the high altitude, securing them with complex load-bearing knots. His hands move in a blur, utilizing the paper-thin bamboo skin to tie intricate knots at the intersections of the poles. Holding the pole with one hand, he rapidly wraps the other hand around the crossing point, using sheer finger strength to tighten the slip knot. Standing firm at the elevated position, he forcefully cinches the final set of ropes, then straightens his back to gaze at the distant mountains, savoring a fleeting moment of triumph amidst the grueling labor. The young hermit leans close to the framework, weaving final, intricate parts and pulling every knot exceptionally tight. Walking beneath the archway, he stops to slap bamboo poles, testing tension to ensure the canopy is secure. Circling the structure for a final inspection, he puts down the bamboo skin and exhales with satisfaction. The magnificent bamboo corridor now stands as a testament to endurance, harmoniously integrated into the serene mountain courtyard. The young hermit climbs down the ladder after finishing high work, dappled light swaying gently through the forest canopy. His hands move swiftly, weaving bamboo strips and executing rapid cross-lashing with tough green skin. With his back to view, he works inside the corridor while a puppy watches from the muddy ground. A playful black goat nudges his leg with its horn. He pats its head tenderly, then resumes his focused lashing without pause or distraction, maintaining a steady and deliberate rhythm throughout. The structure takes shape. Stepping out of the corridor, the young hermit stands by the creek to observe the organized framework, his loyal dog running circles around him in a touching portrait of labor. Looking up, he fixes the longitudinal reinforcing rods at the top, sunlight filtering through the bamboo net to cast mottled shadows. Reaching the very end near the slope, he leverages the natural terrain to steadily complete the final set of capping reinforcements. Walking out to carry a bundle of long bamboos, his figure appears small, yet resilient against the backdrop of the massive bamboo protective shield. The massive bamboo corridor extends along the creek. At its peak, the young hermit's figure appears small yet resilient. He executes the final loop reinforcement on the roof, pulling the last coils to finish the side net. With a relaxed expression, he sighs in relief. Standing upright on the pinnacle, he adjusts his clothes and seeks a safe spot to descend, thus concluding this monumental phase of wilderness construction. The young hermit descends the wooden ladder, turning back to gaze at his massive architectural masterpiece. Carrying a bamboo basket and wielding a machete, he crosses the small bridge toward the back mountain. Reflection rippling in the water. Navigating through waist-deep weeds with piercing eyes, he stops at a slope to clear away ferns. Discovering a dark earth hole, he probes the entrance with his knife tip, observing tiny bees fly out to confirm a hidden wild honeycomb. Shielding his face with his left hand, the young hermit carefully uses a short knife to sever the honeycomb from the cave ceiling. He successfully extracts the intact golden comb, presenting nature's gift with a satisfied smile. Placing the harvest on a broad banana leaf, he continues smoking the den to deter attacking swarms. Afterward, he seals the hole with a massive flat rock, stomping the loose soil to backfill and secure the site. Bounty secured. Crouching on the ground, the young hermit neatly stacks honeycombs and wraps them in layers of broad banana leaves with intense focus. A black goat bleats approaching curiously. He secures the bamboo lid as a spotted puppy wags its tail nearby. Hoisting the heavy basket, he turns to leave, the puppy trailing close behind. The camera lingers on the empty primitive honey hunting site. Crossing a wooden bridge, his reflection mirrors in the clear creek water, the dog leading the way with brisk, joyful strides. The young hermit walks the long wooden corridor, pushing open the cabin door to a tranquil pastoral scene of green plots and flowing streams. He peels back banana leaves, gently breaking off layered honeycomb as thick honey oozes down the edges. Amber raw honey pours like silk into a glass container, his focused movements exhibiting rhythmic grace. Sitting by the windowsill, he eats fresh honeycomb, bathed in warm sunlight with an expression of pure fulfillment. Culinary craft begins. The young hermit mixes flour and water indoors, his gaze calm and focused. White batter pours in a linear stream onto the hot pan, his wrist rotating to guide the fluid into an even circle. He lifts the edge with chopsticks, deftly flipping it to reveal a golden brown crust that signals completion. Then he peels a banana, holding it in one hand, while slicing it into long, thin strips with a small purple-handled knife. Feast assembled. Tilting the container slightly, he pours thick, glossy honey over banana slices, the sweet liquid shimmering in the light. Stacking 2 pancakes into a sandwich shape, he takes a large, satisfying bite, his expression relaxed and content. Looking down at the spotted puppy begging for food, he tears off a piece of pancake and bends to feed it by hand. In the distance, the round windowed cabin nestled by the waterfall frames him sitting quietly, perfectly encapsulating an ideal life of harmonious coexistence with nature.